Moving on to other news now, most of South Africa's murders over the past year have been reported in townships in the Western Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. The latest crime statistics show the murder rate is the highest it's ever been. Figures show 57 people are killed every single day in South Africa. CGTN's Renedel Khan breaks down the numbers for us.
The minister said the depressing story of South Africa's crime stats for the financial year April 2017 to March 2018 was nothing to write home about. There'd been over 2 million counts of serious crimes reported in the past year, with over 600,000 contact crimes such as murder, attempted murder, common assault and robbery, and over 40,000 cases of rape. The murder rate was up by nearly 7%, with the victims becoming younger and more vulnerable, with a sharp increase in the murders of women and children.
We cannot allow the citizens of this country to take it as a norm that when you are on the road, you must be hijacked, and that when you are at home, somebody must break in and terrorize you and your family in your presence. Or take it as a norm that 57 people die every day through guns and knives in South Africa.
The police minister denied that South Africa had descended into lawlessness, but admitted that there was a ratio of 1 police officer to every 383 South African citizens, compared to the United Nations norm of 1 police officer per 220 people. He said the police had to accept collective responsibility for having dropped the ball when it came to protecting and serving the people of South Africa.
Maybe for now it's not important to focus on who dropped the ball. However, what is of utmost importance is how do we collectively pick up the ball. The Ministry of Police and the South African Police Service should put their heads on the block, in that this situation must be arrested with swiftness it deserves, and it must be reversed with a lightning speed.
Most South Africans have greeted the high murder rate with shock.
For the last 10 years, we've had situations where the police minister and the police leadership have tried to paint a rosy picture despite all the indications, particularly over the last 6 years, that things were going awry. But today, that was a new approach. He focused specifically on the murder rate, which is our most reliable crime statistic, and it showed alarmingly that we've seen the biggest increase in murder since democratic South Africa.
Statistics on the murder of 62 people on South African farms in the past year were also released. It's the first time these stats have been released in over a decade, and comes after the international focus on South African farm murders in recent months. Renedel Khan, CGTN, Cape Town, South Africa.